Sound to your mind.
Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Breathe. I stay quiet as I light on my loud light. Breathe. I balance diet, I'm just trying to get my pounds right. Shouts all on my team, I need more than a mattress support in my dreams. Could grab a few Z's like I'm falling asleep, but I don't wanna wake for the morning. Grief, breathe. Tears drop to the form in the sea. A broke heart, but it's worn in my sleeve. Never listened, I was warned in my teens, but I still skip school, I was taught in the streets. Ring back, don't call for police. Stand tall, don't fall for the beast. Got issues with trust, so I'm born to believe. We've been a victim of love and now we're caught in it deep. Breathe.
Well. This is where Arsenal's season starts. This is where it starts. Yes, people, big up yourself for coming through. Guys, make sure when we come through, we smash that like button. Make sure we are subbing to the channel as well. And most importantly, guys, make sure you hype the channel. Obviously, by you hyping the channel, it allows the channel to be seen by more people. So big up to Lumi Rain. Big up each and every time. Big up to Fitz as well. Guys, as you can see, Atletico Madrid's team is at the bottom of the screen. I mean, to be fair, that is possibly as strong as they could go, I would say. You know, I think there's no Jimenez, but I think Jimenez doesn't really play as much anymore. But Jan Black in goal. Marcos Llorente, very versatile at the back, right back. Mark Pubil, new signing. David Hanko and Ruggeri as the fullback. Captain Koke, Johnny Cardozo, formerly of Real Betis, Giuliano Simeone, sorry, which is Diego's son. Ademola Lookman, again, Lookman playing up against Ben White. I think that might be, you know, the battle of the game. And then the two danger men in Anton Griezmann and Julian Alvarez. And again, if you guys haven't seen it, Arteta was asked in the press about Alvarez, but you know, I think Simeone has categorically said, you know, they wouldn't even sell him for 130 mil. So yeah, there you have it, man. And I expect Julian Alvarez to be putting on a show today. Arsenal team at the bottom, guys. I mean, to be honest with you, Arsenal's team is much expected. You know, David Raya in goal has to be expected. I think Ben White playing, I think he was always going to play. It was either going to be him or Mosquera, as Jurrien Timber obviously still out injured. The Ben White up against Ademola Lookman, I think, as I said earlier, it's going to be the battle of the game for me. Because I think if Lookman can get the better of Ben White, you know, it's going to cause problems for Arsenal. You know, obviously, William Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, centre-backs, Piero Hincapié. And then you've got Zubamendi, Rice, Odegaard. So no Eze. I think Eze's on the bench with Saka. And then the front three of Madueke, Martinelli, and Victor Gyökeres. Guys, let me know what you let me know what you think of the team, Arsenal team, and the Atletico team. Let me know what you think of, if there's any standout players as well. Any players that you think might take the game by the scruff of the neck. Let me know. So Lumi says, I will take a draw and bring him back to the Emirates. I think that's the best bet for Arsenal, if I'm honest, Lumi. You know, I think if Arsenal come away with it with a 0-0, 1-1, you'd have to say that Arsenal could be the favourites in the second leg, you know, with the home crowd. But I think this leg for me is important. I think Arsenal need to at least come away with it with something. Because I actually believe if they lose this game, it's going to put pressure onto the league game against Fulham on the weekend. And then you've got the return leg against Atletico Madrid. And then you've got West Ham in the London derby. So again, 4 tough games. And as I said, I've predicted already, yeah. I've gone for a loss today to Atletico. I think Fulham, I think they'll draw that game. I think Atletico Madrid, they'll draw that as well. and then sorry. I think yeah, I think they'll draw that, and then against West Ham, I think they might lose that game. You know, but let's wait and see what happens. Um, Gav, is Saka on the bench? Yeah, he's on the bench. Him and Eze are on the bench. Again, they're gonna come on. You know, depending on what the momentum of the game is. But yeah, both players are on the bench as it stands. I mean, I thought Eze would have started, to be honest with you. You know, but Odegaard's come back into the team. You know, and Odegaard's obviously the captain as well, and he's gone for pace on the flanks, and then Victor Gyökeres. The problem that Arsenal are going to have, yeah, is how is Gyökeres going to hold the ball up? This is what's going to happen, because too many times you watch in the Premier League, you know, Gyökeres can't hold the ball up, and that's just going to invite pressure. And with that Atletico Madrid crowd as well, you know, they're going to pile pressure onto onto Arsenal's defense. So again, man, it's going to be important that Gyökeres actually holds the ball up and then brings in Martinelli and Madueke into the game. So again, they've gone for pure pace in the wide areas rather than ball retention in what Eze has been doing lately. So let's see if it works. But one thing's for sure, man. This is where Arsenal's season starts. It's where their season starts. Fitz is saying 2-0, maybe 3-0. Fitz, you know what? Yeah, as bad as Arsenal have been, and as much as I don't really rate them, I don't think they'll get beat 3-0. I think 2-0 is more realistic, and that's the scoreline that I've gone for. But yeah, I think 3-0 is probably pushing it a little bit. But let's wait and see, man. Depends how Atletico start, man. You know, it depends how they start. Lumi says, what's your thoughts on my videos? Yeah, listen, there's some good work, Lumi. There's some good work. You know, there's some good work. Obviously, you know, you're gonna get a bit carried away with these videos now, but nah, listen, it's good. It is good. It's some good banner there. But yeah, listen, let's just hope, man, you got that same energy for your team when they get smoked tonight. Because I'm telling you, I can see Atletico winning this game. You know, so over 2 legs, 100% on just tonight, 50-50. Yeah, listen, I think it's going to be a close game. I mean, it wouldn't even surprise me, yeah, if Arsenal do come away with a draw. But I think Atletico would know what they need to do. And I think the worst thing for Arsenal in the second leg is them is Atletico going to the Emirates. Because as we know with Atletico, they can make the game ugly, you know, and they might just sit on a 1-0, a 2-0, and invite Arsenal to try and break them down. So let's see, man. Let's see. Yeah, big up, man. So yeah, they're in the tunnel, boys. They're in the tunnel, guys. This is where Arsenal's season starts. This is where it starts. Oh, there we go. They're coming out now, guys. So, guys, score predictions. I'm going 2-0. I think Fitz has gone 2-0, 3-0 to Atletico. Lumi, what's your score prediction? Christopher, what's your score prediction? Gav, do you feel proud of the community you're building and the mods we have on board? 100%. Like, you guys are real ones, you know. So, as I said, like, I do appreciate you guys coming through each and every time and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot, you know what I mean? So, as I said, yeah, you guys are real ones. So, much appreciated. And again, if there's any regulars that are on the channel, again, guys, we do have a Discord, you know. So, Fitz and Lumi have the link. So, as I said, yeah, if you're a regular and you enjoy the channel, then yeah, make sure you come through into the Discord and give us your football talk. But big up. So Lumi's going 1-1. That's not a bad result, you know. To be fair, your predictions are quite good, so I'm not even gonna go against that. But I'm gonna stick to 2-0. And guys, Jan Oblak's back in goal as well, which I'm a little bit surprised, even though he is experienced and he's their captain alongside Koke. But that Muso that's been in goal has actually been decent. So guys, what do we think of Giuliano Simeone? Do you think he's a good player? Diego's son. Diego's actually trimmed the beard as well, man. So he means business. One nil thriller. I hear it. You know what? Yeah, this team that Arsenal's playing, yeah, I've got a fear for Arsenal, yeah, that they're gonna pick up 1 or 2 injuries in this game. I guarantee you, there's 1 or 2 of these players that might not make it against Fulham because this is gonna be a tough game for them, yeah, and they're gonna have to go full throttle against Atletico because Atletico rested literally their whole 11. They'll be fresh and they'll know that it's an opportunity to get into another final, Champions League final, and they've got quality as well, and they work hard. So, you know, Arsenal are gonna have to be at their game, man, to get anything out of this. You know, Griezmann's last season, guys, as well. Game just started, guys. Let me know what minute you're on as well. Oh, hey, Hincapié is in trouble already. You're on 53, so you're ahead already, yeah? Oh, God, okay. I'm on 50 now, so that's got to be the first. Fitz, man, it's that Bandulu North London, that up north Wi-Fi, man. They're killing you. They're killing you with that, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, listen, I'm on 121, so just pause it and we'll be at the same time. Big up, man. Big up. Boy, the players are slipping over all over the place at the moment. And guys, big out to everyone that's seen the short that I put out today. If you haven't seen it, make sure you go and check that because you see Patrick Vieira, probably the only Arsenal ex-player that has something about him still. If you haven't seen the Patrick Vieira comments on Bruno Fernandes player of the season, I suggest you go and check it out because he's not saying anything different to what I've been saying already. So again, if you haven't seen it, go and check that out. Exactly what I said, exactly what I explained yesterday. If you wasn't there for the stream about the player of the season, is exactly what Patrick Vieira has said. Exactly. So so where in England do you get the most friendly people and the rudest? So the rudest is definitely in Portsmouth. Yeah, definitely Portsmouth, the rudest. The friendliest, I don't really know, to be honest with you, man, because you can get friendly all over the place. Um, Liverpool's the rudest, yeah. Further north are friendlier. Further south is moody. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, man. London's rude. But again, you're gonna get different sorts of people all over the place, isn't it? So it's difficult to kind of narrow it down. You know what I mean? Are the guards on the ball? Ah, good play, Madueke. That was good play from Madueke. Good play from Madueke, that was. Lumi, what do you think of Hincapié? Do you think Hincapié is a good player? Lookman up against White. What's he going to do here? Good play. Ooh, Griezmann. Good defending. Good defending from Hincapié. Hincapié is good, but for depth. Do you know what? Yeah, I think Hincapié, yeah, he's probably the perfect player, perfect defender in a back three, because he's a bit of a mix between a centre back and a left back. I think in a back three, left sided, I think he's perfect for that. But obviously, they're not going to switch to a back three, Arsenal. So, but he is good. Oh, good defending. Good defending. I can't lie, man. I'd much prefer to see Barca versus Arsenal, but they didn't get it done. Big up to Babs One Diva. Big up. Yeah, I'm all good. 9 minutes into, well, 8 minutes 40 into the game of the Champions League semi-final. 0-0 at the moment. All good. Hope you're well as well. Do you have any holidays booked? Not at the moment. No, not at the moment. I'll be honest. I ain't really got nothing booked at the moment. I'm just literally just trying to put the work into this. You know, that's the main thing. But obviously, you also have to have some sort of rest. You know what I mean? But yeah, nothing booked at the moment. Have you guys got anything booked? Any holidays booked? Anyone off to Dubai? Anything like that? Sicily, yeah. Okay, well, how long you going there for? Let me. How long you going there for? Are you still going to go there if Arsenal, when Arsenal end up empty-handed? $5 days, yeah. Okay. Make sure you enjoy yourself. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one. Sicily will be sick. Pasta and pizza for the from the OGs. I hear it, man. Make sure you visit Milan as well, man. Go and see what some real winners are. Good play. What's that? Drown my sorrows. If you're gonna drown your sorrows, man, make it 12 days or something like that. Make it 10 to 12 days. Good defending. Yep, AJ and Fury is definitely happening. It is. I see that yesterday, but I think both of them are gonna have tune-up fights. So AJ's got a tune-up fight coming on. Obviously, it'll be his first fight back since the tragedy that happened. So yeah. Um, I've heard that Bastoni might be going to Barcelona. I've heard he might be going to Barcelona, but um, who knows, man? I've always said they should go for Mickey Van der Ven because of his pace. But yeah, listen, Bastoni's a good player for me. But who knows, man? I'm looking forward to this summer window, man, because there's so many teams. Yeah, there's so many teams that need to spend money. So many teams. So good play. Oh, unlucky. Oh, Alvarez is dangerous. Julian Alvarez, he is dangerous. Dangerous player. You see, Julian Alvarez, yeah? Julian Alvarez needs to be the Lewandowski replacement because Julian Alvarez will fit into what Barca do. He can drop short, link the play, and he can play as a nine. And he's going to be a problem in this World Cup. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a problem in this World Cup. You know, I think Man City deep down there will be kicking themselves that he actually left because I know they got Marmoush as the replacement, but Alvarez is a top player, man. Top player. Oh, Yoker has done decent there, to be fair. Look, he was running in sand, but Gav, did you see how King put Trump into his place? Who's your king? Who's our king? Who are we talking about here? Oh, hey, I fell. Okay, didn't expect that one. Lumi, who's the actual king? I don't know who you're talking about. He ain't my king, so make it a bit more obvious. I need to know who you're talking about. because your king's Mason Mount. So we need to know. We need to know clearly, man. It is who we're talking about here. Madueke and the ball. Oh, unlucky. King Charles, yeah? Nah, he ain't my king, man. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Huh. King Charles, yeah? Huh. Please. Let's not get into that. Guys, anyone watch the PSG and the Bayern Munich game yesterday? That was, yeah. That was one of the most entertaining games I've watched for a while. You know, it was a high quality game between two of the best attacks in the world right now. And what I would say, yeah, is you could either argue it was poor defending, or you could argue that it was just two teams with quality attacks. And I tell you now, you see Michael Olise? Michael Olise, he has to start for France for me in the World Cup. He has to definitely start for them for me. And I'll tell you now, man, he is a top player, man. Top player. And what it shows you as well, yeah, is that you see Nuno Mendes, yeah? Nuno Mendes right now is arguably the best left back in the world, yeah? And going up against Nuno Mendes is pointless trying to take him on for pace because he's an absolute athlete, yeah? But what you have to do is try to outskill him. And you see how intelligent that Elise is. Elise didn't even have to take him on at every opportunity, but he's got such very good ball manipulation. You know, he doesn't even need to take on Nuno Mendes to create chances. I'll tell you now, man, what a performance he put on yesterday. You know, Kvaratskhelia, I mean, Kvaratskhelia for me right now is the best left winger in the world, hands down. I don't think no one's near him. And then Dembele playing as a false nine. To be fair, the chance that Dembele missed was poor, you know, but he got two. I mean, Vitinha in the midfield, patrolling that midfield. Obviously, Harry Kane wasn't really in the game, but this is what Harry Kane does. Harry Kane provides brilliance. I mean, he's passed to Luis Diaz, and Luis Diaz was very good, you know. And I think I'll be the first one to say, yeah, when Liverpool got rid of Diaz, I thought they're bringing in Wirtz, they're bringing in Isak. You know, I would have said, yeah, I can see why they've got rid of him, yeah. Is it fair to say that Luis Diaz has gone to another level since he's gone to Bayern Munich? Because he was one of the best attackers on the pitch yesterday, you know? And then Harry Kane's bought him for the goal. The finish was class. So, yeah, man, two high-quality teams, man. And to me, that should be that should have been the final, you know? And if any of these teams play PSG or Bayern Munich, I don't see them beating them. 5-4, 9-goal thriller, man. Crazy. Big up to Foxy Danny. Big up yourself. Gav, will United ever be regarded as the favourites again? To win the league? Yeah, 100%. But it starts from this summer window. I cannot stress enough how important this summer window is, because if Man United get their summer window right, I'm telling you this now, yeah, we can win the title next season. I'm sticking with it. But it so much depends on what we do in the summer. You know, I want to see literally, yeah, a minimum of 5 players, minimum. And if we get a minimum 5 players, yeah, I'll be optimistic, man. You know, but the outgoings are important as well. But yeah, I'm confident, man, that we can I'm confident that we can become favorites again, no doubt. I think the big question will be, yeah, who will be favorites next season? Because for me, Man City will be favorites again next season, and I think all the other teams have got a lot to do. I actually think Arsenal are actually going to drop off next season. Nah, Lumi, listen, we need 5 players minimum. We need five players minimum. We need to. Not to mention the players that are going to go out as well. Corner for Arsenal, guys. Man United have come so far thanks to Carrick. Definitely, they'll be in a better position next season for sure. Yeah, listen, 100%. We'll hope so, innit? But I think it's likely that Carrick does get offered the job. But again, I keep stressing, um, a lot of it is going to depend on the summer window. You know, me personally, I just can't wait for this season to be over and done with, and then the transfer window opens, because I need to see what Man United are doing in the summer. Guys, 25 minutes in, what we saying on this game so far? Done well. You know, in terms of quality from this game, from what happened last yesterday's game, it's night and day, man. Quality in this game not great at the moment. Good play, Griezmann. Gav, do you wake naturally or do you need an alarm? It depends. It depends. If I know I need to be up in the morning, I'm one of them people, yeah, that it don't really matter what time I go sleep. I'll just get up, you know. But if I've got to be, let's say, somewhere at 6 in the morning and I go sleep at like 2, 3 in the morning, obviously I ain't gonna get up. You know what I mean? But if I go sleep, if I know I got to be up by a certain time and I go sleep late, it's in my mind that I got to get up. So yeah, I can just get up just like that, really. If anything, you know. Gav, if Carrick goes, which manager would you like in? Um, Enrique, Zidane, Xavi Hernandez, Iraola. I think they're the four for me, if I'm honest. Yeah, they're the four for me. Yeah, I'll say them four. Oh, unlucky, Madueke. He's been Arsenal's biggest threat. Would I take Arteta? Hell no. Hell no. Done well there. Be fair, it's been an even game, really. Oh, here comes a chance. Let's see what they're going to do from this. That's the thing. Arsenal do get players behind the ball very quick. Oh, wrong pass. Where's the malt? You know what? I actually ran out, but whenever I drink a super malt, Arsenal lose. So let's see if it changes today. Gav, if you could choose one food for your bed to be made out of, what food would it be? That's one of the most randomest questions I've ever heard. If you could choose one food for your bed to be made out of, what food would it be? I don't even know how to answer that. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I ain't got a slightest idea. What would you candy floss? I can't. I don't. I'm not really a big fan of candy floss, to be honest with you. Not a massive fan of candy floss. Candy floss. Imagine your bed being made out of candy floss. Crazy. Yeah, I can't. Do you know what? I don't really know. That's one of the most randomest questions I've ever seen. Jelly. Oh, I can't stand jelly either. Mashed potato. Oh, Fitz, what we doing there? Mashed potato bed. Nah, no way. Yeah, this game's nothing like the game yesterday. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. Yeah, I was gonna say spaghetti, but nah, that don't sound too good. What about rice? Gummy bears, rice. What about Hershey bars? Who likes Hershey bars? Can't beat a good Hershey bar. Unseasoned rice. Melted chocolate. I'll tell you what I'll take actually. Popcorn. I never used to be sweet and salted, yeah? You see sweet and salted popcorn? Oh, listen, something else. Haagen-Dazs ice cream. What about that one? Yeah, Hershey's cookies and cream, 100%. What about Haagen-Dazs ice cream? Pralines and cream or strawberry cheesecake? A marshmallow? Nah, man. Marshmallow. I can't stand them things. What you kept on? Yeah, but not marshmallow, man. Yeah, both teams, man. There's a lack of quality, man, in comparison to the game yesterday. Oh my god, this has been a quality in this game is shocking, man. Yeah, it is cancelling each other out, but it's just a lack of quality as well. I mean, Griezmann and Alvarez got quality. For Arsenal, there ain't no one really that has quality there. So it's just they are cancelling each other out. But I'm looking at Griezmann and Alvarez as the difference makers in terms of quality. Everyone else on the pitch hasn't really got that star quality for me. All right, Madueke, unlucky there. Done well there, Lookman. Oh, that's risky there. Oh, good play. Good play. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. The quality in this game is shocking. Oh man. Is it good defending or just poor quality? I don't know. I mean, Yokerez is my lord. Oh my Lord, what is this game? Penalty. Penalty to Arsenal. Penalty. Do you know what? Atletico have just been careless. I don't think that was a penalty, but he's giving it. I don't think that was a penalty, but let me see this. Let me see this. Oh, that's not a penalty. Is that a penalty? I don't know if that's a penalty, man. Yeah, Lumi, big up yourself, man. You did call it. I don't think that's a penalty, though, if I'm honest. It's harsh. Yeah, penalty, guys. Gyökeres penalty. Gav, just heard Gary Neville thinks that Carrick isn't happy with Man U squad. I mean, I've not heard that, but let's wait and see, man. Let's wait and see what happens. But yeah, penalty to Arsenal. Let's see this. To be fair, Gyökeres' record from the penalty spot is good, so he should score it. Let's see. Good penalty. 1-0. 1-0. Arsenal in the lead. In the ascendancy. One 0 Lumi, you did call it, to be fair. You did call it. Be fair, it's not a penalty for me, but poor game. But listen, Arsenal doing what they got to do, man. 1-0 up. That's my prediction out the window. Yeah, before half time. Foxy Danny's saying Arsenal will go through. To be fair, they still got a second leg, but they'll be taking the confidence into that second leg. Nah, Lumi, you're lying. Gyökeres has 19. He's got 19 in all comps. You said 25 in the league. Yeah, let's not lie now. The receipts are there. Let's not lie. He's got 19 in all comps. Half time, guys. Half time. Look at this guy. Look at this guy with his bacon sandwich. This guy's taking the piss. Man's eating his bacon sandwich for half time. That's crazy. Okay, 19, but that's decent. I mean, to be honest with you, yeah, in his debut season for Arsenal, 19 goals is actually decent. It is actually decent, but he's been poor though. Let's face it, man. And a lot of his goals have come against the majority of the bottom teams. But listen, credit where credit's due, man. He bought that penalty and he put it away, man. So look, and then this is where the Arsenal fans come out from hiding. Big up to clock enders. Say something, G. Yeah, listen. Have that same energy, man. End of the season. That's all I'm saying. Because you see all this behavior here? You see all this behavior here? It will come back to haunt you. You know, it will come back to haunt you. That's all I'm saying. To be fair, that wasn't a penalty, but you know, we should expect it anyway. We know what the referees do, innit? Clock enders, what have you made of the game anyway? What have you made of the game? Stonewall pen, yeah? Okay. Ah. Right, guys, bear me 1 minute. Bear me 1 minute. Yeah, listen, that penalty was it wasn't a penalty for me, man, but Atletico gave the ball away, so you can't even complain really. You know, you have to just deal with that, innit? But listen, they're in the ascendancy, man. What's Jonas's cash out looking like on that 4-0? Boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. The only thing I can say about that, man, is that must have been fresh off a Liverpool win, man. So he must have got a bit carried away, you know. But it is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, listen, Fitz, listen, bro. I'm not even deeply concerned because this has been a poor game, yeah? And the mistake and a dubious penalty shout has got Arsenal in the lead, yeah? But just considering how high quality the attack was for both teams yesterday, and yeah, people can say the defenses and that were poor, but just the quality of play from PSG and Bayern, any of these two teams don't want to be seeing them. Any of these two teams, Atletico or Arsenal, don't want to meet PSG or Bayern because it could be a massacre. The fact that game was 5-4 yesterday, putting the defending to the side, yeah, the quality of the football was ridiculous. And what I would say about Arsenal, yeah, Arsenal for me, yeah, they are obviously 1-0 up at the moment, yeah. But what I will tell you is that if you look at Arsenal's last what 5 or 6 games, they've scored the odd goal, yeah, and a lot of their goals have come through either set piece, a set piece, or an absolute worldie, which was what Eze scored the other day. So again, man, like it's the fine margins at the moment. Yeah, big up, man, big up. 6 a.m. You know, mad. To be fair, man, you ain't missed nothing. The game's been poor. Let's be honest. Imagine going from last night to this. Yeah. That's what I just said, man. It's not been a great game, let's be honest. But 1-0 to the Arsenal, innit? As they say. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Yeah, big up, man. Big up yourself. Every pundit and his dog agreeing it's a pen. Yeah, but listen, I don't care what the pundits say, man. I'm telling you now, yes, the ref gave the pen, but Gyökeres just fell to the ground. You know what I mean? I know people will say he felt contact, but come on, man. If you're giving penalties for that, then you know what I mean. It's. I think you'd be getting penalties every week, but nonetheless, the penalty was given and he pulled it away, man. It's just that simple, innit? So let's see what happens in the second half. But they have to come out, man, for sure. They have to come out. I reckon this second half might be good, you know. I think it's going to go either one way. Either Arsenal get another goal, you know, and potentially put this tie to bed, or Atletico, you know, put the pressure on Arsenal and get an early goal. But the next goal is massive. It's massive. No, but listen, clock ends. That's what I'm saying. Like, for me, the penalty on Luis Diaz, you know, it was harsh, but it was given. And the same with the handball given against Alphonso Davies. So again, I'm not surprised the penalty's been given, but it was a soft penalty, in it, really. You know, to me, it looked like that Gyökeres just fell to the ground easy. But again, he put it away, man, and that's what matters, isn't it? So you're not gonna hear no complaints from me, man. He's got the penalty, even though if it was harsh, and he stuck it away, man. It's that simple. Babe, babe, quickly. No. Second half. See if Arsenal can hang on. See you in 45. Yes, we will, man. We will. We will see you in 45. Let's see if they can hold on, man. But they're definitely in the ascendancy. Oh, Sorloth's going on. To be fair, they needed Sorloth up there for his physical presence. I wonder who's going off though. Oh, the Norman's going on as well. Who's going off? Giovanni Simeone. I reckon they're going free at the back. Are they going to go free at the back? Oh no, Sorloth ain't come on. I reckon they're going to go free at the back. Yeah, they're going free at the back. So Llorente is going to play right wing back. Yeah, going free at the back. Yeah, I hear it, man. Barrios, he's been out for a little while, though. If I'm honest, he's been out for a little while. It's gonna be interesting in the second half, though, because Atletico need to get a goal for sure. Oh, that's dirty. Done well there, Martinelli, and then does that. Uh, 47-30. 47-30. Free kick. Yeah, it's on 48-10. So put it on 48-10. Or pause it to that time. Alvarez is a bad boy free kick taker. Oh, I thought that went in. Oh, I thought that went in. I actually thought that went in. Alvarez's free kicks, yeah, are just something else. Thought that went in. Oh, unlucky. Fitz, your Wi-Fi takes a while to travel through all your nonsense up there. I see how all these Arsenal fans have started to perk up, man. It's pressure. Don't worry. We understand. It's pressure. As I said, man, let's just see come the end of the season. Let's just see. Oh, what a touch, Griezmann. Oh, unlucky. Oh, he missed. He saved. Did he save it? Did he save that, David Raya? Did he save that? Oh no, Gabriel blocked it. Nah, it wasn't David Raya. It wasn't David Raya, Lumi. I knew you was desperate for that. It was Gabriel Block. It's a Gabriel Block. Hey, they're putting the pressure on now, Atletico. Yeah, look, it was Gabriel's block. Because that was going in. Yeah, that was going in. All right, it could be a penalty, guys. Let's see this. Oh, it could be a penalty. Ben White. Benjamin White. Yep, it's a penalty, guys. It's going to be a penalty. 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 Yep, told you. He's going to the monitor. Here we go. Get Ben White out. Get him out. It's a penalty. Trust me, it's a penalty. Hey, listen, clock enders. It's harsh. I know it's harsh, man, but boy, it's a penalty, man. Hey, listen, Lumi, big up yourself, man. You did call it. Penalty. Yep. Penalty. Did tell you, didn't I? Guys, what happened? Penalty given, yeah? Who scored did the penalty get scored? Did the penalty get scored, guys? Let me know. Just asking for a friend. Did the penalty get scored? Can someone please let me know in the chat? Can someone let me know in the chat, guys? Was the penalty scored? Big up to Babs One Diva. Big up yourself. 1-1, yeah? Cool, man. Big up. Big up yourself. 1-1, okay. Hey, big up to Ammo, man. Big up yourself, man. I hear it, man. Atleti here to save football. Listen. The pressure is on. 4 games in 9 days for the Arsenal. Let's see. Oh, Eze on for Odegaard. All right, listen. I think Odegaard's gone end of the season. He just got hooked by Arteta. Arteta has just hooked his captain. He does not believe in Odegaard. When your captain's getting hooked like that after a goal conceded, you know time's up. He's on 240 grand a week, by the way. Martin Odegaard. 240 a week. Just saying. You watch Atletico now, go for the jugular. You watch. They're going to go for the win. Get rid of Odegaard, Lumi's saying now. I thought you had the best squad in the world, Lumi. Rice needs to be the captain. Okay. I thought Gabriel was the captain. I thought you had the best squad in the world. Pressure, innit? Pressure. Yeah, innit, Fitz? That's what I'm saying, bro. The best A and B team in history. Was it the drink? I think it was. Maybe it was that red wine and Coke. Good tackle. Oh, that's not a foul, is it? Get rid of Saka. It's all crumbling now. Saka's catching strays, man. He's not even playing. He's catching strays and he's not even playing. It's what pressure does, isn't it? Pressure bursts pipes, as they say. All right, they're in problems. They're in problems. Pressure's on now. To be fair, I'm looking at this game as 0-0 still because two dubious. Well, nah, to be fair, Ben White's one was a penalty, really, when you think about it. Boy, Declan Rice getting shown what strength is. Who would have thought? Alvarez, what a player. Time for a reset. All right, that's dirty from Declan Rice, you know. That is dirty from Declan. Kicking him in the leg and that. That's your captain, Lumi. That is your captain. Yeah, the PSG match, I saw it last night. One of the best games, one of the best, most entertaining games I've seen, man. One of the most entertaining games I've seen. High quality game. You know, you could argue it was poor defending or was it just great attacking? You know what I mean? But as I said, if any of these two teams, if they meet PSG or Bayern Munich, it's gonna be a wrap, you know, because they've got high quality, both of them teams, you know. And I look at this game now, the only two players of real quality on the pitch. I mean, you could add Eze in there as well, but the only two players of real quality is Anton Griezmann and Julian Alvarez. We need to play dirty with aggression. Can't believe what I'm seeing here. Cannot believe what I'm seeing here. We need to play dirty with aggression. Wow. Hey, listen, they're not playing about now, you know. Oh, off the bar. Hey. Oh my God. Hey, they are under pressure. Arsenal are under pressure. Dirty Declan, you know. Anton Griezmann. Ooh, unlucky. David Raya was scrambling in that goal. Anyone seen Clock Enders? Anyone seen him? Has he gone to the game? Oh, Alvarez. Alvarez. He didn't mean that. Of course he did. That's going in as well. That's going in. That is going in. He's a top player, Alvarez, man. Top player. Oh. All right, they're putting pressure on now, though. I'll tell you now, if Arsenal somehow hold out, they would have done well. All right, Jesus is about to come on for Gyökeres. Gyökeres has been poor. Bukayo Saka as well. So Trossard, Saka, and Jesus all coming on. Oh, here we go. He's so composed, Declan Rice. I think the thing is, yeah, when you've got British commentators, yeah, they just praise stuff, yeah, that is the ordinary. That's the problem. Like what Declan Rice does, yeah, isn't like it's not outstanding. It's just standard from a footballer. But they go on in a way as if what Declan Rice is doing has never been seen before. That's the low level of commentary that this country produces. Ali McCoy, crap player, and he's commentating on the game. Embarrassing, man. Gyökeres, Martinelli, Madueke all off. Aye, Madueke is pissed. He is not happy. Madueke is not happy. The thing is, I hear it, Madueke. Saka's been poor, man. And when Saka's back fit now, you're discarded. I hear it. I hear it, man. Trossard lost the ball. Oh, lucky. All right, they're giving the ball away. Pressure. They are giving the ball away. What the hell was that? Done well there, Saka. Ah, good play, Jesus. Good play, Jesus. Played. All right, this second half's been decent, to be fair. Poor quality, but it's been decent. They're going to bring on Soloff soon, I think, as well. Yeah, City for me are going to win the treble, domestic treble. No doubt. All right, listen, they can't. Arsenal cannot handle Atletico's press. I'm telling you, they're pressing the life out of them. And you got to think as well, Arsenal have had a lot of games to play, and they're going to have to play their full team in these next three, including this game and the next three games as well. Telling you, man, this is where the pressure is. All right, they are not. They're putting the pressure on big time. Good ball. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Be fair, that's poor. All right, they are under pressure. Yeah, Lookman's movement was good, to be fair. Who's that down? Oh, Saka's just getting dominated. Oh, Saka's getting dominated. Boy, Saka's been poor, you know. Good boy. Good play. Good defending from Saliba though. He didn't dive in. All right, this has been a horrible second half for Arsenal, man. They are under pressure. Alvarez got an injury. Declan Rice giving it away again. But yeah, you know, when he started doing the other bits, commentators were getting excited. Alex Baina's going on. Oh, his ankle. His ankle. Yeah, his ankle. They're gonna rest him up for next week, man. Next Tuesday. So just put a bit of ice on that. Rest him up. What are your predictions for Sunday's match? Says Foxy Danny. Do you know what? I actually don't know. Do you know what? I can see a draw. 1-1 draw. Man United, Liverpool. I can see a draw. Liverpool 2-1, yeah? United 2-1. Guys, penalty. Oh my lord, Arsenal penalty. Arsenal penalty. Arsenal penalty, guys. My God, 3 penalties in one game. Red card or yellow card? 2-1. It's penalty to Arsenal. 3-2 United, Sesko, Cunha, Casemiro. Let me see this. Oh my lord, that's poor. Arsenal penalty, guys. Again. Guys, do we think that's a penalty or what? United need 1 point to qualify, not 2. They need 1 point to qualify Champions League. Is he going to give the pen? Does he give the pen or does he not? No penalty. No penalty. Hey! No penalty. To be fair, I don't think it was a pen. I think Eze got there first, but Eze was already on his way down, innit? He was already on his way down. So 3 penalties that could be the talking point. Yeah, I don't think it was a pen myself, but hey, Simeone's on it. No penalty. Hey, what a second half. It's entertaining, man. Guys, what do you think? Do you think that was a penalty or not? Yeah, I agree. It was minimal, but I think it's probably the right decision because I think Eze got there first, but Eze was already on his way down, and there wasn't much contact anyway. You know. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. He did get very lucky. He did, but I think if they're giving penalties for that, yeah, then it kind of shows you, man, that where the game's going, isn't it? Boy, the amount of times they're slipping. Ben White, good block that was, yeah. It's a bit of a scruffy game now, though. Mosquera going to come on for Ben White. Good play by Aina. Looking like Lumi Rain's going to be correct on her prediction. 1-1. Oh, 16th of May, Chelsea and Man City. Nah, no watch along tomorrow. Got our usual stream, myself and Fitz for our all-time 11. Oh, 1 second. Yeah, so I said Arsenal's still on the attack. Let's see what happens there. Yeah, so all-time 11 tomorrow at 8 p.m. Inter Milan tomorrow. So yeah, that'll be a good one. Surprised Soloff hasn't come on, you know. So that means Llorente is going to go into midfield. Molina will go right back. Good touch. Good. Oh, Eze. Great play. Great play, Eze. See, Eze's got that quality, man. He has. He's definitely got that quality about him. What a turn. Oh, this pitch is a bit dodgy, isn't it? Oh, unlucky. That's a good ball. Played by no. Seven minutes. Good play. Oh, he missed the header. Oh, good touch, Lookman. Unlucky. Good defending, Saliba. Oh. Oh. Did he save it? Did he save it? No. Yeah, I think he did get a touch to it. Actually, I don't know. Maybe not. Oh, played Saka. Good play. It's a very good play from him. Saka done well there. He done very well. He's been poor since he's come on, but that was a very good play. Big up to Lumi Rain, man. Lumi Rain got it spot on. Spot on. 1-1. And she called a penalty. Guys, I'll tell you one thing, yeah? When it comes to predictions, listen to Lumi. She gets it spot on every time. I don't know how she's doing it, but listen, when it comes to predictions, she gets it spot on. She called the penalty. She called the scoreline. I don't know how she's doing it. Yeah, it's gonna end the draw, innit? 1-1 draw. Not as, it's decent for Arsenal to be fair, but second leg all to play for. Good play. Who is that? Oh. One, guys. Desmond Tutu. Well, it wasn't 2-2, it was a draw. Yeah, 1-1, man. I mean, to be fair, it's probably a fair result in the end, you know? Probably a fair result, isn't it? Guys, what did you make of the game? 3 penalty shouts, 2 were given. I mean, to be fair, in terms of the quality, I had nothing on the game yesterday, but it was exciting in that second half. It was exciting in that second half, to be fair. Yeah, man. Second half's going to be interesting, I tell you. Now Arsenal go to a tough game against Fulham on the weekend. I wonder what shape these players are going to be in, because Fulham are going to be fresh. That's what I will tell you. They are going to be fresh. Yeah, listen, man, I hear it. So the first hurdle for Arsenal has not been passed. But listen, they've got Tuesday. Is it Tuesday they're playing? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. They've got Tuesday to rectify. But again, they're gonna have to go full strength against Fulham, full strength against Atletico Madrid, full strength against West Ham. So let's see what happens. It's gonna be interesting to see. Yep, Lumi called it. She said there'll be a penalty in the game, and she called 1-1. I don't know how she's doing this, but she when it comes to predictions, she gets it spot on. Has to be said. But I guarantee you this, guys, for free, yeah? Come the end of the season, her predictions of what she's saying for Arsenal is not going to happen. I'll tell you that. Just saying. Imagine the heartache when City take the league on the last fixture and a UCL final loss. Fitz, it won't even get to that, bro. I promise you. It won't even get to that. It won't get to that. Because Arsenal got a tough game against Fulham, yeah, on Saturday. Fulham are going to have their players rested. Arsenal will have to play more or less the same team that played here, play that same team against Atletico. And City, literally, they've got their game in hands as well in quick succession. But they've more or less got every player back now. You know, I think the only player that's not back is... Actually, no, I think everyone might be back. I think Diaz. It might be Ruben Diaz. So... Well, listen, I'm not sure if David Raya and I don't know if you can say David Raya and what's his name, Declan Ryan. I don't think they saved you really. You know what I mean? I think it's a mixture of probably say poor finishing. You know, I don't think they saved you. But yeah, listen, the penalty that got overturned. Yeah, I think as an Arsenal fan, you're going to be annoyed, isn't it? But I think I think the fact that Eze was already going down, I think is what played into VAR's mind. I think because he was already going down, looking for the penalty. Yeah, man, I think it's one of them things where, yeah, I mean, if it was given, you would say it's harsh, but then you've seen them given. So let's see, man. Second leg at the Emirates. Arsenal gonna have the home crowd behind them. Let's see what happens, innit? Let's see what happens. Listen, I've seen them overturned, so I wouldn't say Arsenal can feel hard done by because let's face it, yeah, the Lookman one where he skipped past Ben White, Lookman should have gone down, and that should have been a penalty. But the fact that Lookman was too honest, you know, and stay on his feet, he could have gone down for that. So look in hindsight for that one. Man the match. I don't really know. I can't really pick a man the match. I don't think there was anyone that was outstanding. I'll be very interested to see who they actually gave man the match to. But I don't think there was anyone that was outstanding. Declan Rice. I don't know if Declan... Declan Rice does what Declan Rice does. And that's just... He sweeps up and he just plays the ball simple. I mean, is that enough to be getting man the match? I don't know. You know what I mean? I mean, if you want to give it to Declan Rice, I mean, give it to Declan Rice. I mean, it's not really... I wouldn't say he deserves man the match. But I don't think he was... yeah, as I said, he did mop up multiple times. But is that enough to be giving someone man the match? You know? Zubamendi, I don't think was great either. I don't think there was no one outstanding. You know, I think Arsenal's defense, Saliba and Gabriel, I thought done well. Declan Rice was decent, but I don't think there was no one that you would say had an outstanding game on either side. You know, you look at Atletico Madrid, I thought Koke was neat and tidy. Alvarez was always a threat. Griezmann, bits and pieces. Yeah, I don't think there was no one outstanding, man. Yeah, Clock Enders, Rice probably will get it. He probably will get it. You know what I mean? But I'll have to check to see who actually got given the man the match. If anyone knows who was given man the match, then put that in the chat, guys. Bet Rice gets it. He works his arse off. I hear it, but that's Declan Rice's game. And this is the thing in England, yeah? This is why Declan Rice is rated highly in England, because he runs around. But that kind of running around is not rated on the continent. It's only rated in England because that's the way the English game is. You know what I mean? He can work hard all he wants. They don't rate that in Spain and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's just the truth. But yeah, that's his game. Like, but because someone works their ass off, that to me doesn't mean you should be given man the match. Like, it shouldn't be about that. You know what I mean? But he was decent. But to say he had a man the match performance, not for me. Rice is really average. I encourage people to rewatch the game. I agree. He is average, yeah. But what it is with Declan Rice is that because Declan Rice was bought for £100 million, because he's someone that, as we said before, he does run around, yeah, and he's very much a heart and passion player. This is why he gets awarded, you know, the man the matches, and this is why he's hyped up in this country, because he's a passion merchant. That is literally all it is. That's literally all it is. But when it comes to the key moments, you know, playing a through ball, popping up in vital moments, that isn't Declan Rice. I mean, people will allude to the fact that he scored 2 free kicks last season against Real Madrid, but they're 2 free kicks that he's never going to hit again. So this is the thing. You know, they're the kind of free kicks that you hit, just like Garnacho's goal, yeah? Garnacho, the overhead kick against Everton, he's never going to score that again because the way the ball dropped to him, everything aligned with him perfectly, you know? And it's the same with Declan Rice. He's never going to hit 2 free kicks in a same game like what he done against Real Madrid again, you know? But he's a player that gets rated because he's a passion merchant. But it's only rated in this country because I guarantee you, if you was to ask, you know, teams in like the Barcelonas, the Real Madrids, the Bayern Munichs, the PSGs, they will just say, yeah, he's a decent player. But, you know, he's talked about in this country as one of the best midfielders in the game. And that just shows you the state of English football. That's what it tells you. It shows you the state of English football. Because he's rated highly in this league, but I can guarantee you now he's not rated like that on the continent. That's the facts. You know what I mean? Yeah, Saka's not the same player, man. He's not the same player. 6 goals, 4 assists, 300 grand a week. Is Zubimendi misprofiled? He's another workhorse, can't dictate the game. You know what it is with Zubimendi, yeah? Zubimendi is meant to be a number 6. Yeah, he's meant to be a number 6 that can, like, there was talks when people were saying, yeah, big up, man, big up yourself. There was talks, yeah, that Zubimendi, you know, was the second coming of Rodri and Busquets, and he's very clearly not that kind of not that level of player. But what Zubimendi does, yeah, he's someone that is a bit of a he's decent on the ball, and he's a workhorse as well. So he's a bit in between. But if Arsenal wanted to go to the next level in terms of, you know, competing against the likes of the PSGs of this world, he ain't that type of player to be competing against them, really. You know, because if you actually remember, Declan Rice was brought in as a 6. And then Arteta very quickly saw that Declan Rice can't play as a 6 because Declan Rice is not good in he's not good in when he gets pressed in tight spaces. You know, he can't really play on the half turn either. Yeah. So it's one of them things where this is why Zubimendi was brought in. But you'd have to say, yeah, that Arsenal need to bring in another player, really, that can play as a 6, you would say. Because Zubimendi, really, there's no one that can say Zubimendi is a Vitinha, is a Rodri, you know, is a Pedri, a Frankie de Jong. He's not that, you know what I mean? So it's one of them things. Do they go in for another number 6 and then Zubimendi becomes a squad player? Because Arsenal's midfield next season, yeah, Declan Rice is going to play in there. But Declan Rice was brought in as a 6. He now has to play as an 8 because he's not good in the tight spaces. So if you bring in another midfielder, which is probably a 6, or if you get rid of Odegaard, yeah, what do? Do you play Eze as the 10, Rice as the 8, and then get another number 6, and then you've got Zubimendi on the bench? Is that what's going to happen? I mean, Christian Norgard, I mean, what a waste of a time that has been, him coming to the club. So again, man, yeah, it's let's see what they do in it. But yeah, listen, guys, we're gonna wrap it up anyway. 1-1, obviously, second leg on Tuesday. Arsenal back in action on Saturday against Fulham. And as I said, this is the pressure times for Arsenal. These are the pressure times, you know. But listen, they've got away with a draw. I think they'll be the slight favourites going into the second leg. But again, Atletico, they know how to scumbag these kind of games, you know, and they've been to Champions League finals under Simeone plenty of times. So, yeah. Did you drop your Chelsea Academy video? Chelsea Academy video? Oh, so guys, yeah, no. So on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a mini series of my time back in the academy at both Chelsea and Tottenham. So I'll be doing a regular mini series just talking about my time there. And again, it's more for you guys as well to ask if you have any questions that you want to ask me as well. So yeah, I'll be doing like a little mini series talking about how I ended up at Chelsea, some of my memories there as well, players played against, etc. that are obviously, or played with, should I say, that are that obviously made it to the professional scene. And then obviously I'll talk about my time at Tottenham and my experiences, you know. So as I said, yeah, there will be a little mini series coming out. So I will be doing that on Saturday at 2 o'clock. So yeah, if you guys are there for 2 o'clock on Saturday, make sure you you catch that one. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow, guys, as well, with Fitz for our all-time 11, which is going to be Inter Milan. And then there's no stream on Friday, but obviously Saturday back for my back in the academy at Chelsea. And then Sunday, there's going to be 2 streams on Sunday, guys. So I'm going to do a live fitness workout at 12 o'clock on Sunday. And then Manchester United versus Liverpool live watch along as well at 3:15 for a 3:30 kickoff. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in, and obviously make sure you guys check out the notifications as well to see when I'll go live. And yeah, check out all the other content, guys, as well. So there was a content that come out this morning that I done, a little short based around Patrick Vieira discussing the player of the season. And he said exactly what I've said about Bruno Fernandes. Yeah. So if you haven't seen Vieira's comments, I suggest you go and check that out, because it's exactly what I said yesterday on the stream about Bruno Fernandes when I compared him with the other number 10s in the league and compared him with the best player in the league right now for me in Ryan Cherky. Because these are the kind of numbers, the stats that Sky Sports and the pundits don't want to show you. But on this channel, we don't hide from anything. So again, if you guys get a chance, go and check that out. You know, the stream from yesterday and the short from this morning. And as I said, we'll be live back tomorrow at 8 p.m. with myself and Fitz. And guys, big up to yourselves for coming on. And we go again tomorrow. And obviously we go again next week for the second legs. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. But as always, make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you sub to the channel. Make sure you share the channel, and make sure you hype the channel as well. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys in a bit. Big up to all the mods as always as well, and big up to all the newcomers coming through. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Take it easy.